Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Dr. Gamer, all father, Durag gang. You know the vibes, like and subscribe. Let's get it. Hello, Durag Nation. We are back. Day 3 of Jane Foster week. How's everyone doing? What's up, Durag Nation? What's up, Original? What's up, Tony Sharp? Drew Shadal, Sky Preacherman. Shout out to all my defenders. Thank you for supporting the channel. What's up, Gregory? What's up, Tim? Jack? What it do, Pedro? What's up, Dylan? New Draft Animations, Ant? What it do, Z? Akbar, Jill? G Skills, Shandon? What it do, Mel? Tyree, Jax? John Luke, happy Wednesday. Tacos or burritos? I didn't have either. I haven't even had lunch yet, but I'm a burritos guy. What it do? Pepito, how to make the fit look better in the MCU? Motivation. They were hungry. What it do? What up? What up? GameStop restocking PS5s. Nice, nice. What's up, DB Ham? What's up, Nick? What it do, Game Punk? What's up, Tyree? Lucky Raygun? What up, what up? What's up, 89? Is that an axe? That is Mjolnir. She is wielding. What's up, Z-Quan? It is indeed going down. What's up, Randall? What do you think is the main problem that's holding the game back? Money and the number of developers, which may or may not be getting it fixed, depending on what Embracer does. What's up, Big B? What's up, Cody? Tyree, bean and cheese burritos smack. I see no lies there. What's up, Bruno, my brother? She look raw AF. Yes, sir. What's up, a Black King? A rumor of gameplay. There are no gameplay rumors. This is a new character coming to Marvel's Avengers. They always show gameplay. I don't know when the gameplay is coming specifically, but it's probably coming at some point this week, maybe even today. But they are rolling out more Jane Foster stuff. They said they would over the next couple days. And this is finally our first look at her in game. Eating a tofu burger? Oof, imagine. So this is the iconic skin from the this is the skin from the trailer. We covered this extensively yesterday. Marvel's Avengers released a comic book story trailer for Jane Foster, showing us her story, and they had her iconic design in there. They also teased a couple other alternative looks for Jane, and this is basically that look for Jane that we got to look at in the trailer yesterday. This is what it looks like in the actual game. So pretty accurate, I would say. Looks very good. Hair is interesting. What's up, Devin Harris? Gregory Coleman? Is there no more Underyarn? Underyarn is still very much a thing. They have already said that the Underyarn, or All Weapon, is the name of her ultimate. What's up, Capte? Siri boy? Game Jane design movie better than movie. 100% agree. I think Crystal Dynamics' Jane Foster looks way better than the MCU. So shout out to the boy Laajune. Illuminati member Laajune. My guy posted this on the hour, right at 1 o'clock. a first look at Jane's iconic outfit design. I'll keep an eye out on official update from Crystal Dynamics. So far, they gave this to the Illuminati members, at least the ones that are still left after a bunch of them left the program. So I'm assuming they're going to roll out some more stuff today, but this is just the first official look at the iconic outfit from Jane Foster. I'm sure Marvel's Avengers will be posting it officially on their Twitter account not long from now. Where are they? What's up, Herb? Where are they in this photo? This appears to be the Utah Badlands, based on the environment, which is the location of cloning labs. The update coming after Jane Foster. Indeed, hit that like button. I would appreciate that. Helps a lot with the channel. More people that like this video, the more people YouTube will recommend it to, and that helps us all. So I expect Avengers to post something eventually, so I'll just keep an eye on their Twitter. What you're looking at once again is Jane's iconic design for Marvel's Avengers. They first showed us this yesterday, but it was in comic book form. The trailer was already released yesterday. We covered it already. There is still no official announcement about a second trailer. The story trailer was released yesterday. This one is today. So far, we've just gotten the iconic design. Crystal Dynamics has not posted yet. This comes from the Marvel's Avengers Illuminati content creators. As soon as Crystal Dynamics officially announces something else, I will of course be covering it, but until then, this is what we have so far. We have Jane Foster and her iconic look, the way it will appear in the actual game. This was not a leak. This is from the Marvel's Avengers content creators. For those that don't know, Marvel's Avengers has a special creator program where certain content creators are given early access to things such as information about DLCs, as well as, in this case, this first look image of Jane Foster. So they were given this the night before, and they were told they can post it at 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock has rolled around, and they have now posted this. We've seen Bob Duck and Weave, we've seen Laajune have posted this image. So this is what we at right now. Like design, but hope we get one that looks like her comic. Well, I mean, they literally have comic inspired outfits, but this is her icon. The iconic design is the Crystal Dynamics one. They do it for all. They've done it for all their heroes. They have their own iconic design for the character based on their in-game interpretation, and then they'll have comic book inspired and MCU inspired looks. So far, like we said yesterday, this is definitely hands down the best iconic design so far that they've done, in my opinion. The only other one I think even competing with this is Spider-Man's iconic design. So as soon as Crystal Dynamics posts something, I will let you know. I'm keeping tabs on it. I'm assuming they're going to post a blog or something. They haven't even tweeted it yet. Let me check their website. All right, yep, they just posted it to their website. So we're gonna briefly pop over to the Marvel's Avengers blog. Which looks like it's going to be specifically about Jane's outfit. So let's check this out. All right, so here's the dev blog. Crystal Dynamics just posted this. At long last, we are excited to welcome Jane Foster, the mighty Thor, to the ranks of Marvel's Avengers. As with all our heroes, we wanted to be sure to send her into battle with only the finest wardrobe options. Let's check out a few of them below. So we're going to look at some of her multiple outfits. So we got the iconic outfit, of course, which we already showed. We got the mighty outfit. Ooh, I like this one. This one straight from the comics. And let's enlarge that. Oh yeah, look at that. Got the muscle tone too. Okay. Although she's from another dimension. Jane is adorned in true Asgardian finery. Eagle-Eye fans will notice the connective tissue between this Jane look and our iconic Odinson, which is 100% by design. But where Odinson's look is regal, Jane's is designed to be fiercer and warrior-like. Her aggressively shaped wing mask, a departure from past versions of her comics, is instantly evocative of her core DNA. So this is the mighty outfit directly from that iconic look. As you see, the Crystal Dynamics version. Very, very accurate. I am a fan. It looks good. Peep the arms. And there's the Valkyrie outfit. This was, of course, teased yesterday in the comic trailer. Her mighty outfit is our faithful reinterpretation of her instant classic design from Thor #1, 2014, brought to life beautifully by Russell Dauterman with the addition of Norse-inspired detailing across the suit and further material embellishment. We like to think this look leaps off the page into full cinema quality glory. Peep the hair. Look at that ponytail going all the way down the back. Look at that hair. A sadistic kitten will be happy about that one. I'm messing with this one. I'm messing. Let me update the title real quick. Liking the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie fit is a pretty fire. So far, these are all pretty fire. I'm liking. I love their iconic look. I love the mighty Thor. Oh, they did. Oh, holy! Jane is caked up. Holy, they did it. They caked Jane up. Ayo. They did the Thornus outfit. Thighs out. Holy. Ayo. In the comics, Jane evolves over time from the mighty Thor to Valkyrie, an earthly agent of Asgard. We stay very close to her core design, imagined once again by the talented Russell Dauterman. Through thoughtful additions of decorative and construction details, this simply graphic look being designed springs the life in the game to further capture the magic of her comic origins and made her primary weapon underyarn the all weapon. Holy cake Cake Foster. Hey, they must have, an Embracer group must have fired some designers. I'm like, hey yo, this gives me hope for She-Hulk. That completely caught me off guard. Thick thighs indeed save lives. Holy. Longtime Jane fans might recognize this look's inspiration from What If. Number 10 in this story is Jane Foster, not Donald Blake, who lives millionaire in his debut with Thor's power. While his classically driven source design is faithfully expressed, we added embossing details and extended loincloths to give it a modernized feel. Jane Foster's mighty Thor is an unstoppable force of nature that new players and seasoned invested alike will want to experience. We hope that you enjoy the assortment of awesome outfits created for her. Be sure to tag us in your photo mode creations next week when the Mighty Thor goes live on June 28th. Holy. Let's go back over this. Oh, let's stop here for a minute. Let's just admire for a minute. Cake Foster. Let's admire. This is definitely not something I expected Crystal Dynamics to do. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Thick thighs save lives. Everybody get your credits ready. Yeah. I ain't gonna cap. I might not take this skin off. I'll rock out with all the skins, but this one ain't coming off. Once it goes on, it ain't coming off. Asgardy. Big facts. Embracer Group is Embracer Group ain't playing around, bro. This is the Embracer era. This is what you get when the Embracer Group takes over Marvel's Avengers. She needs a skirt. She needs nothing. This outfit is perfect, and I will hear nothing of it. They even got the longer hair, like it goes past the shoulders. I will hear no slander about this outfit whatsoever. Do you know what her hero card skins are? They did not reveal what the challenge card will be yet. All right, so for those who's coming in, let's recap. Let's recap for YouTube. I'll condense this. So Marvel's Avengers has finally rolled out for those coming in. What's up, everybody? Marvel's Avengers has just given us our first look at what Jane Foster will look like in the actual game, with a blog dedicated to a few of the outfits we can expect to pick up from Marvel's Avengers when Jane goes live next Tuesday, the 28th. We do not know specifically which of these are going to be in the marketplace, apart from the iconic outfit, which is free, but we did get a first look at them. We got the iconic outfit, of course, from Jane Foster. This one was rolled out. This one was first revealed yesterday in the animated trailer, which broke down Jane Foster's story and how she came to be in the Avengers universe. Looks very similar to what we saw in the story trailer. Looks very good. This is the iconic design. It will be free when you pick up Jane Foster on the 28th. And they said that unlike the Spider-Man iconic outfit, you will not have to go through a massive mission chain in order to unlock it. So that is very good. The next skin is the Mighty Thor outfit. This one is iconic look from the comic books, of course. Very well recognized. As you can clearly see, Crystal Dynamics drew inspiration from this look for their own iconic look, but the actual comic inspired look, they pretty much recreated it almost exactly. You see the side to side comparison with the comic book panels with the in-game model from Crystal Dynamics. Looks extremely similar. It looks almost exactly 1-to-1. In fact, they even got the extra muscle definition for Jane Foster just for this skin. So another 100% home run in my opinion. Hair isn't as long, but looks to be like they extended it a bit from what we're used to getting. Usually, for instance, Black Widow's hair stops exactly at her shoulders, but it looks like with Jane Foster, they were able to extend it a bit for the straight long blonde look. We also got the Valkyrie look. Valkyrie, of course, is what happened during Jane Foster's comic run. After she died, she came back as a Valkyrie, and this is a look that was teased in the trailer that we got yesterday showing her story. If you paused it, you got to see a look at some of the outfits that we can be expecting for Jane Foster. This one, again, very comic accurate. The only thing they don't have in their version are the golden wings, but when Jane Foster does not have the wings out, this is exactly what it looks like. And they have a ponytail. You see all that the work they put in for that Black Widow ponytail seems to be paying off. This one is a much thicker braid than we got for Black Widow. Very accurate to the comic book. It looks almost exactly accurate. The ponytail in the Marvel's Avengers version almost goes exactly where the comic book version goes. This ponytail in the Avengers version stops at the end of her back, and the comic book version goes a little bit further beyond that. Appreciate that sub, John. Welcome to Durag Gang. So again, the outfit 100%, and they actually got the hair exactly right, almost. So good for them. And this is definitely going to be a fan favorite. Holy, the Thordis outfit. Someone actually brought this up before when speculating about Jane Foster, because they didn't think that they would put a skin for her that showed that much skin, and especially those thighs. But we were wrong. We officially got the Cake Foster skin. That's right, Cake Foster is officially coming to Marvel's Avengers. This classic outfit that a lot of Jane Foster fans love, but did not expect would make it into Marvel's Avengers. And it is here. The the thick thighs are saving lives in Crystal Dynamics. This is not something they would have done under previous management. They notably people were making fun of Crystal Dynamics, in fact, with their designs when it came to female heroes, how they would have a shirtless Captain America, but all the lady characters, you know, basically had sweatpants and sweaters on. But it looks like the Embracer group ain't playing around. They're trying to make some money. This is the year. Cake Foster is coming to Marvel's Avengers on the 28th. They got this very much accurate as well. They really went for it. So all the fans of She-Hulk that were wondering, you know, if they would go all out for She-Hulk, it's looking like it. If this is what we can expect from Jane Foster, definitely expect some very, very dessert heavy She-Hulk looks as well. So this is all we got so far from the blog. This one today is just focused on the Mighty Thor costumes, and they have not shown official gameplay yet, but they have said they're going to be rolling out some more assets over the next few days. So yesterday we got the story trailer that was animated. Today we're getting the costumes. Tomorrow potentially, or Friday, we could actually get some gameplay. But Avengers assemble for Mighty Thor. This is looking like a fire update. I'm all aboard. I am all aboard. Let's go. Tip of the hat to Crystal Dynamics. y'all really did it. I guess I don't even have to ask, but out of all the skins y'all saw, which one is your favorite? You're not paying rent, you need them cakes. Is she an operation or expansion? She is neither. Jane Foster was announced that she is going to be a hero event, similar to how Spider-Man rolled out. Cheek Foster, Caked Up Foster. You already know. That does not surprise me. Seems like the Thordis outfit is strangely very popular. The first one was nice, you ain't no simp. I feel you. Going to rock that Valkyrie. Now you putting a cape over them cheeks. Oh, nope, that is the actual in-game skin. Like every outfit you've seen in the blog is what it looks like in the game. So you got the iconic with the cape, you got the mighty outfit, you got the Valkyrie, and then you have chat's favorite, the Thordist. The memes aside, I think the iconic is the best one. They're all fire. I think the iconic might be the best one, but Thordis is definitely going to be the best selling one. I just have a feeling for some reason. Photo mode about to go crazy. Indeed. Photo mode going crazy. You're down bad. You get the Thordis. You're just supporting the game. It's more tasteful than shirtless Captain America. I'll say that. Don't sleep on the Valkyrie though. The Valkyrie Jane is pretty fire. Valkyrie skin goes hard too. All these skins go hard. Hold on, let me tweet real quick. Where did I save him? Never mind. I'll just copy it over. I can't wait to see the actual gameplay. Let me update. Let me just update real quick. Still waiting to see if they post anything else, but I think this is going to be it for today from Marvel's Avengers in terms of updates. Looks like they're going to be rolling out Jane Foster a little bit at a time over the next several days. Let me see. All right, just posted it. Yeah, I definitely had to tweet this out. 100%. Appreciate that sub. We're all gonna do right, gang. Chat is indeed down bad, as they should be. Even out, you got people that are so impressed they can't even believe their eyes, even though it's from the official Marvel's Avengers blog. Believe it. As the great poet Naruto once said, believe it. Your fork is ready. Your fork is ready. You ready to scoop up some cake? If all these are on the challenge card, that is a 100% instant buy. Except for the iconic. I know the iconic. I think the iconic is just going to come with the game when you log in after you unlock her. She-Hulk about to go crazy. Captain Marvel too. Oh, bro, this means that we're going to get an actual. That means this means that Captain Marvel comes out, we're going to get the actual accurate iconic Captain Marvel outfit with the black and gold. We're going to get an actual accurate one. Holy. What's up, James? Don't sleep on the Valkyrie skin with a different weapon. Oh, for sure. All of these are definitely a dub. This one is obviously a beam because Crystal Dynamics, we never expected them to do this. But these are all dubs in my mind. The Thighs Captain Marvel skin will be butter. Oof. Jane bringing the cake factory, you know. Everyone get your silverware ready. Yeah, weird. They get a new, they get sold and they got to impress the new bosses, and suddenly we start getting comic book skins of this quality. Holy. If this was a PlayStation exclusive match, oh my god. It'll be a riot. How are you supposed to play with one hand? Well, if she has a very powerful attack, then you can just spam it like Hawkeye's bag of tricks. You said read Brian's tweet. Sure, let me see what he tweeted first. I've got to ask, am I reading this wrong, or does it say that when using the Valkyrie skin, Mjolnir will be swapped out for the Underyarn in normal combat? And Brian responded with a smiley face. Ooh, so if so, that's a pretty nice touch. Valkyrie skin, in addition to being accurate, you see she's rocking out the Underyarn. And according to Brian, this is going to carry over to the actual combat. So minor URL. What? We're talking about Jane Foster. What are you talking about? Showed in Mjolnir. There are two images here. One where she's holding Mjolnir, one where she's not. So let me pull up the tweet from Brian. Real quick. Just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. As you see, someone tweeted, Neb tweeted, I've got to ask, am I reading this wrong, or does this say that when using the Valkyrie skin, Mjolnir will be swapped out for the Unyarn in normal combat? And Brian responded with a smiley face. Jane Foster comes out on June 28th. So if this is actually is the case, then I believe this will be the first skin that actually has combat applications. I wonder how that's going to work with the moveset. That's pretty wild. That's very fire indeed. Imagine if Spider-Woman or Elektra in this game. Facts. What do you talk about, Light Preston? No one asked what. What's up, Aaron? You've missed a lot. Do you think the live stream and gameplay is coming when? So let me see how many people are here now, because we got some new information. We got 400. We got over 400 people. All right, cool. All right, so let's go back over this. Let's go back over this. All right, because there is a lot to cover, and we got some new information. So let's do a quick recap, because we did get some new information. So Marvel's Avengers fans, thank you everyone for coming in, by the way. So yesterday we got the gameplay. We didn't get any gameplay, but we did get a story trailer told in done. So yesterday we got a comic book trailer, basically introducing the story of Jane Foster and how she's coming into the game. That comic book trailer showed off some potential outfits, and today we're getting a blog specifically dedicated to all of those outfits. So today's blog is just going to be about some of the outfits coming to Jane Foster. No gameplay or anything like that yet, but that's expected to come later in the week. So yesterday we got to see the iconic outfit in comic book form. This is what it looks like in the actual game. These are all in-game models of Jane Foster. As you see, this looks just like the trailer that we got yesterday. So the artist we heard was drawing inspiration and pretty closely copying from the in-game model, and looks like that's the case. This is Jane Foster's iconic outfit. This will be free. You will not have to go through a 20-step mission chain to unlock it. As far as I understand, this iconic outfit for Jane Foster is free and will be available after you unlock her this Tuesday, June 28th. So we got another outfit. This one is the famous Mighty Thor outfit for Jane Foster. This is the first direct comic skin they've shown, and as you see, it is beautifully done. 100% one-to-one accuracy. Looks fantastic. The hair isn't quite as long, but you see here the in-game version has longer hair than we usually get. for female characters in this game, as well as great attention to detail in terms of the muscle. This looks very much like Jane Foster in the comics, so they've been getting a lot better at these comic book inspired skins, so this one looks like a dub already. Unclear whether this is going to be on a challenge card or in the marketplace. They did not say for any of these skins. All we know is that the iconic skin is going to be free. We don't know what's going to be on the challenge card or in the marketplace yet. This one, the Valkyrie outfit, is particularly interesting. Not only is it very accurate, even down to the ponytail that goes all the way down her back. That one is 100% accurate. On top of that, Jane is rocking the unyarn in this look. The unyarn, we know from the blog, is going to be her ultimate. We haven't seen it in action yet, but according to this post, to further enhance this actual outfit, they said they made her primary weapon the unyarn. So Brian Wagner confirmed with a tweet that indeed the unyarn outfit, the unyarn which comes with the Valkyrie outfit, is going to be made the primary weapon when you have that skin instead of Mjolnir. So normally Jane is going to be wielding Mjolnir for normal combat, but if you rock the Valkyrie skin, the primary weapon is going to switch to the unyarn. So I'm very curious what her combat is going to actually look like, especially if a skin can significantly change it. And the last outfit they showed is definitely going to be the most popular one. The Thordis outfit, aka the Cake Foster outfit. I can hear it all now. The chat said it all already. Hashtag Thick Foster, hashtag Cake Foster, hashtag Thick Thighs Save Lives, Simp Season, all that good stuff. This is another comic accurate skin, and surprisingly, they did not censor it at all. we got the full Jane Foster, all the thighs, all the dessert, all the cake. I'm guessing this is going to be her best-selling skin. just a hunch. But that is all so far for Jane Foster's outfits. We are of course expecting her to get an MCU skin. Appreciate that sub, Atwood. Welcome to Rad Gang. We are of course expecting her to get an MCU skin, but I'm not expecting the MCU skin for Jane or Thor, if they do one for Thor, to drop until July, that same week that the movie comes out. But so far, definitely a dub, a huge dub, the biggest of dubs so far for Marvel's Avengers in terms of the outfits. Chat seems to be pretty happy. Chat seems to favor this skin over the others for some strange reason. I cannot think of why, but something about the skin seems to have captured chat's imagination. What's up, Yasin? Haven't seen you in about 10 years. How you been? Of course. As soon as Marvel's Avengers posts some caked up skins, Yasin comes out of hiding. What's up, brother? That skin. What's up, Ghost Luke? Clowning everyone. You hate Captay, go talk your stuff, King. Let them know. If they're smart, they'll put that Thor's outfit in the mark. Oh, absolutely. This skin, if they're smart, this skin better be 1,400 credits. And people will happily pay for it. I have no doubt. God forgive you. Simpson. Oh, you know the subreddit going crazy. Haters are taking a break today. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. Everybody trying to hear it from the haters today. About to be lit, absolutely. She's definitely the better Thor. Oh, bro. I don't think I'm gonna play the regular Thor anymore after the 28th. I don't think I'm gonna touch Thor again. Might as well just start calling her Thor, because I don't think I'm picking up my Thor again after the 28th. Replay mode used about the sky, bro. We about to be in photo mode season for real. MODOK coming 25 or 24, 26. So for everyone that doesn't know, because we had some confusion yesterday, especially after they released that story trailer that showed Odin and Loki. So when Jane Foster is patch 2.5, patch 2.5 is just a hero event. That's it. It is not an operation. It's not an expansion. Patch 2.5 is a hero event. That means when 2.5 rolls out, there's going to be bug fixes, there's going to be Jane Foster, and that's it. You get Jane Foster, you get her challenge card, you get some stuff, you get basically some mission chains that unlock intel files, which you can read and listen to learn more about the story. You might get a cutscene or two, but that's it. There's no new content outside of Jane Foster, the character, and the unlockable stuff like the intel files and the cosmetics. There is no actual new bosses, no missions. It is just a hero event. Just like with Spider-Man, the update after Jane Foster is going to be Cloning Labs, which will introduce a new Omega level threat, Cloning Labs, which is going to be 175 power level requirement in order to play. And MODOK is going to be the main villain of Cloning Labs. So once you get to the end of Cloning Labs, you will have to defeat MODOK. It will be 175. Cloning Labs will come with its own specific set of gear. The gear that used to be associated with Cloning Labs, that some of you have if you've been playing the game since launch. Alex said that still should work, but Cloning Labs specifically is going to have new gear that you get by completing it. But that is expected to be patch 2.6, not patch 2.5, to be very clear. Patch 2.5 is just Jane. Patch 2.6 is going to be MODOK and Cloning Labs. Now, we have some leaks and rumors, of course, thanks to Miller, who basically revealed Jane Foster before Crystal Dynamics did. He says that the hero after Jane Foster is She-Hulk, and he thinks that She-Hulk is pretty much done already, and they're waiting to line her up with the show, which comes out in August. So we could potentially get a She-Hulk DLC in August or September, depending on when they decide to roll it out. And they said that She-Hulk is expected to come with Ultron as the next villain, because Cloning Labs is supposed to be the end of AIM as far as the story goes. We're supposed to wrap everything up with that. And according to Miller, Ultron is next, and Ultron will be paired with She-Hulk. She-Hulk was originally supposed to be an operation, but we don't know quite how that's going to look, because we heard from the devs that going forward, their focus is going to be more on shorter hero drops and multiplayer focused villain content, which may result in them breaking up operations and going away from one-off story content. We'll have to see what that looks like. But so far, She-Hulk has not officially been revealed yet, but according to leaks, she will be next. I'm expecting, if they do reveal She-Hulk, it will be sometime in July, as they're promoting Cloning Labs and giving us a preview of what comes after. What's up, Mr. Clean Kids? Red Hawk, in terms of a skin, it's possible. In terms of the actual character, according to Miller, they started working on Red Hawk, but he was scrapped. So unless they changed it or bringing it back, which doesn't seem to be the case, there's going to be no Red Hawk unless it's in the form of a skin. Vision and you'll die happy. I'm waiting for the man, Doctor Strange. Does Miller have any news on Winter Soldier? No new news on Winter Soldier. The last update for Winter Soldier, I believe, was about a couple weeks ago from Miller. He said that they are still working on Winter, expected to be the hero after She-Hulk. They are still working on him. He said specifically he saw when he was data mining that they were working on Winter Soldier's rifle. Apparently, Winter Soldier has some kind of rifle. Unclear what kind of rifle, or if it's part of his hero kit in terms of assault heroic or something, or if it's his base weapon. But Winter Soldier is going to have a rifle, and they are apparently working on it. That is the last update we got about Winter Soldier. Doctor Strange needs to happen. You can die in pieces. You want Falcon. Iron Man got a red cloak skin. You want a playable Ant-Man and Scarlet Witch. Same. They won't bring anything new to the game. That game character. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cope on the 28th when we have a bunch of new players coming in, running around with Thordis, Jane Foster skins. Embracer Group A playing. Oh, for sure. Embracer Group is here to stay. They were like, all right, well, if we're going to pay for this, you know, we got to get our money's worth. So it looks like Crystal Dynamics ain't playing around. They're like, all right. So they're going to reveal this week's skin. First skin about to be $20. I know a lot of people would happily pay $20 for this skin. If the skin looks like this, I'll gladly pay $20. Could Miller surprise us with War Machine news? He could, but he's been looking at the files and there's nothing about War Machines. Are you in for a Embracer Group taking over Avengers? Well, that's not how it works. So what happened was they were sold by Square Enix. Square Enix sold Crystal Dynamics and all the IPs under Crystal Dynamics to the Embracer Group. So Embracer Group owns the IP for Crystal Dynamics' various products. Avengers was an IP that's obviously owned by Disney/Marvel, and the license for it was purchased by Square. Now, the way it should work, assuming that Embracer wants it, which it seems they do, and assuming Marvel Games signs off on it, is that the license for Marvel, the IP for this game, gets transferred over with the deal and all the other assets. So assuming all of that goes well, what would happen is that the Embracer Group would sit down with Crystal Dynamics. This is what they did before with Star Trek Online. And they would say, okay, we transferred the license over so you can continue making the game. What do you need? How much do you need? What do you ideally want to do? How much would it cost to get there? What do you need from us? And then Crystal Dynamics would then presumably show them what they're working on, what they hope to work on, and how much they need. And then Embracer, if they like it, would give them the resources to roll that out. So we're still waiting for the deal to close. We don't have any official confirmation that the deal for the license transferred over, but Crystal Dynamics seems to be acting as if the Embracer thing is good to go in terms of the Marvel license transferring over. We're still waiting for an official announcement, but so far things seem to be going pretty smoothly. This is basically going to be a tryout period, I'd say. So this is basically, now that Square Enix is out of the picture, this is Crystal Dynamics' chance to show that Marvel's Avengers has a future and is worth investing in. So this is going to be a very big year for Marvel's Avengers if it's going to last beyond 2022 into 2023. This is the time to impress, and at least in terms of Jane Foster, what we've seen, I'm impressed. Look at those muscles. Dick Foster is your favorite character already. In fact, like to see in this game Doctor Strange as a playable character. Dream come true. Absolutely. If we do see Doctor Strange, I think it would be in 2023. But right now, the hero order seems to be Jane Foster, She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel. Anything after Captain Marvel right now is a mystery, even from the leakers. What's up, Great Door? I'm doing great today. I woke up expecting some mild Jane Foster news, and I end up getting a dessert treatment. Could they make a Star Wars Battlefront 3? Do you mean could EA? I don't think EA has the Star Wars lights. No, EA. I don't know if EA is interested in a Battlefront 3, but I think they still have the license. But Battlefront 2 was such a disaster. I don't know if they're going to do a Battlefront 3. Check Twitter. All right, let's check Twitter. Looks like Marvel's Avengers just posted again. It's just a blog. Doesn't look like anything new. Yep, the Twitter account just tweeted the link to the blog. Officially, we already went over that. So nothing new yet. But they did say they plan on showing us a little bit more stuff, which of course. Yeah, in response to Struggler Bry, they said we may have a thing or two in store before Jane's arrival, obviously. So once again, Jane Foster comes out on June 28th. And the one thing we still don't have is the gameplay. So we've got some costumes. We know what she looks like in the actual game. We know who the voice actress is. So the only thing we don't have really is, a full breakdown of her hero kit and gameplay footage. And I'm expecting that to come in the next few days. Well, if they release her early, that's not happening. She is releasing on the 28th. If she releases any time other than the 28th, it will be a delay. When Winter Soldier comes, Spidey better be like, whoa, you got a metal arm? Do I know Black Panther has a willpower heroic charge perk? Yes, he does. It's not on any of his exotic gear, as far as I know, but you can get it as a random drop. You love the Obi-Wan finale? The only good part to me about the Obi-Wan finale was the Darth Vader fight. July Foster, the release date for June Foster is June 28th. Can we have a mode like Civil War? I don't know how that would work, but as far as I know, they're focusing on bringing in new villains and multiplayer content. So no Civil War as far as I know. Don't mention Sadot. Is Nick Fury going to be a playable character in the game in the future? Probably not. Nick Fury is going to most likely just be an NPC that tells you stuff about the game. These outfits are fire. 6 days left. Yep, getting closer. At this point, you should just tell people to look up their release date themselves. Jane update better be good. I have Avengers installed just to play it when it comes out. If it's bad, then you ain't wasting your storage no more. Fair enough. New missions, nope. This is just a hero event. Just like, think of the Jane Foster DLC like the Spider-Man DLC, except without the raid. You're just getting Jane Foster. That's it. You're getting Jane Foster. It's a hero event. No new missions, no bosses. So everybody said Jane was a clone. They did. I mean, Miller said she's not going to be exact clone of Thor. I said she's not going to be exact clone of Thor. Crystal Dynamics said she's not going to be exact clone of Thor. Then they released some more info about her moves, showing that she's not going to be an exact clone of Thor. Now today we found out that Jane is going to have an outfit, this outfit, the Valkyrie outfit, which will literally change her base weapon. So she'll normally have Mjolnir, but instead when you put on the Valkyrie outfit, just like in the comics, she will be rocking the Underyarn weapon, and that will be her normal weapon during combat instead of Mjolnir, which no other character in the game has anything like that based on the implication. So that's further proof that she's different, not only from Thor, but every character in the game. But I'm still seeing comments about Echo character, clone character. Like, I mean, I don't know what else they can show, but yeah, at this point, people are just in denial. Jane, no cancer. They showed yesterday in the trailer that Jane Foster in this game did in fact have cancer. They showed this as part of her story trailer. In her timeline, she had cancer. Thor lost his arm, like in the Unworthy storyline from the comics, and Mjolnir chose her to have the power of Thor. And then after she teamed up with Loki to kill Odin after he went crazy and declared war on Asgard after sealing off the All-Mother, she was sucked in through a portal that brought her to our timeline, and now she's joining the Avengers. So I think we could get potentially Stormbreaker. Possible, not probable. They tried to make Stormbreaker before, and it didn't work. They tried to have Stormbreaker come with Thor's MCU outfit, his endgame outfit, but it kept breaking the game. Appreciate that sub 60. Welcome to Dragging. The problem is they built Jane new, so they can account for a new weapon. The problem is they already built Thor a certain way, so giving him Stormbreaker requires a lot of, work in updating and new animations, because the animations he has now weren't designed for Stormbreaker. That's why Thor doesn't have Stormbreaker, why he's probably not going to have Stormbreaker in the future either, unless they have some extra time and money to put towards updating older heroes. Hope we get Black Knight Avengers Tower. I definitely hope we get Avengers Tower. Jane isn't a clone. People have failed to understand it. Well, they're going to understand on the 28th. Are Star Wars games dying? Not at all. The sequel to Fallen Order is coming out next year, Jedi Survivor, and it looks like it's going to be a candidate for Game of the Year. And there's still more Star Wars games in development. Just giving the OG Stormbreaker, then instead of the MCU version. We'll see. I mean, they said they look at updating existing characters, older characters, but right now they seem to be focused on new content, new heroes, new villains, new missions. Can anyone in the comment section help you level up to 160 or 170? Hey, Deeper Depths, welcome to the Defenders. Deeper Depths, longtime supporter of the channel, a very good content creator himself. Thank you for joining, my friend. Support the channel. Hit that. If you go to the community tab, there should be a link to the private Discord. Go over there and say hello to everybody. Defenders, welcome Deeper Depths to the family. If you're trying to get to 160 or 170, the best thing you can do is either play if you're at 160 already, if you're trying to get to 160, then you want to be playing the Omega Level Threat Family Reunion and the normal raid. Also, after patch 2.4, you can now increase your power level all the way up to 175 without playing the raid or anything like that. You can just play the events. Right now, the Ruskaya Protocols is going on. That event ends tomorrow. So if you haven't done it already, finish the event right now. You get I believe it's Apex gear for all of your heroes. Plus you can increase your power level pretty significantly. So if you're just trying to increase your power level, just play the events. They happen every 2 weeks. You can also play the raid, the elite raid, all that good stuff. Yes, sir, appreciate what you've done for this community and being one of your inspirations to stream. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you sitting back. Crazy that all they had to do was drop some dessert skins and your sin, just like magic, pops right up. So the next thing I expect is going to be gameplay. I think they're gonna do gameplay tomorrow. That would be my guess. I haven't seen any new updates. Yep, so it looks like that's going to be it for today in terms of huge breaking news, but still very, very impressed with what I've seen so far. I'm particularly impressed with the fact that they have it, that the Valkyrie skin will let you get a whole new base weapon. That's pretty cool. This freaking bot. Let me get rid of this bot too. Oh, Yasin got it already? Alright, yeah. Appreciate that, Yasin. Why are people defending the lazy hero event? Do you guys like just having a hero but no mission to play? Aaron, well, Aaron, the thing is, we knew what was coming. Defenders with me. Harold, we got another defender. Looks like Deeper Depths. You got a friend. You got a friend join. Once again, appreciate the support. Thank you for supporting the channel. Head over to the community tab. There should be a link to the private Discord. Go say hello. It's a lot of fun in there. So Aaron, we knew beforehand what Jane was going to be. So that's why everyone's kind of accepted it. Like, we already know what it is. We know it would be bad if that was all we were getting in terms of content, but they already revealed that after Jane Foster, there's going to be all new missions. Not only is there going to be the OLT with MODOK, but there's also going to be another mission that comes with that update. So you're getting 2 missions. You're getting a Warzone, a new Warzone mission with that ties to the story, and then the finale of that storyline is going to be the OLT with MODOK, which is going to be 175 max level to participate in. So at this point, why are we complaining about it being a hero event when we already know it's a hero event, and we already know that we're getting an OLT not long after that? I don't understand the logic. Like, yeah, we would love if this was Jane Foster DLC that was dropping with a villain sector with Loki or something like that, but it's not. We've known that for weeks now. We know that there's actual content coming after. I don't see the point in complaining. Like, if you don't like it, we understand, but it's not going to change. So just move on. Raider Rich, we got another defender. It looks like everyone's trying to get to that Discord today. Welcome, my friend. Head over to the community tab. There should be a link to the private Discord. Appreciate that sub, Blaine. Welcome to Durag Gang. I'll even post a fresh one. For everyone that's joining. All you have to do is head over to that community tab and we'll be good to go. We have a lot of fun in the Discord. I also share builds and stuff early. There's a member exclusive content. We even help new members get PS5s if they're in the market for that. We have fun. So let me just post this link real quick. New member Discord. Defenders with me. Oh, so did we get another one? Oh, Yasin just re-up. Yasin made his return. What's up, Laajune? Shout out to Laajune, Mr. Illuminati himself. One of the only Illuminati members that I know left. What's up, my brother? Appreciate the resub, Yasin, and welcome back to the community. Durag Nation missed you. You want to say MC, but if they can't add new missions with each hero, then there's no hope for this game. So Aaron, I think you're like behind on some of the information. So let me explain how things are going. So what happened was originally She-Hulk was supposed to be, according to Miller's intel, She-Hulk was supposed to be the next DLC character. It was going to be a full operation. All this was happening while the company was about to be sold. So they had to delay She-Hulk. It reportedly it had something to do with Marvel Games wanting to have the synergy with the show, which ended up getting delayed to August. So they had to come up with some new content, last minute. And it takes a long time to come up with a new hero plus, villains, all that stuff. So they had short notice. So they decided, okay, we'll do a hero that uses assets from a hero we already have that has MCU synergy. So they decided on, we'll do Jane Foster. She lines up with Thor Love and Thunder, and we should be able to roll her out in relatively short amount of time, which ended up being 6 months. Unfortunately, that meant they didn't have time, because it was a rush job, they didn't have time to put a whole villain thing out, but they do have something coming after Jane in the form of cloning labs. And they said going forward, the emphasis is going to be on more villains, more multiplayer content, and more heroes. So She-Hulk is going to have a villain, Winter Soldier is going to have a villain, Captain Marvel is going to have a villain, and there's going to be villain content that is not connected to a specific hero. So that is the latest with that. No lie, whoever thought about that Valkyrie outfit changing James Hammer to Young Yarn is a genius. Absolutely. Appreciate that sub, Harold. Welcome to Do Rag Gang. That I did not see that coming at all. I thought, because from what I was hearing, I thought Under Yarn was just going to be the ultimate. It'll just be something they pop off. But if it's like, it sounds like it's going to be melee too. Like now I really got to see the combat for Jane, because that's going to be crazy. If you can have the Under Yarn in like regular combat, that's going to be wild. 400k or dinner with Jane Foster. I'll take the 400k. I like money. Do you think they get the War Table vid? I don't know if they're planning on doing a War Table. They're probably going to do a dev stream. What's up, Harry the Bunny? Thor's outfit is nice. It is wonderful. Because like others, you're interested in the story that there will be developing further. And that's the other thing. They said that the story would still be a focus for them going forward, in addition to more villains, more multiplayer content. That was what they said in the latest secret meeting, that they're still going to have a big story focus. It's just they're also going to be focused on getting more villains and multiplayer content out. And Jane Foster has her own story there, but the main storyline for the game is going to be continuing with the Cloning Labs update. We're going to find out what happened with MODOK after the incident in the Reassemble campaign. And then we obviously know that the story is also leading up to Ultron, which according to Miller is coming with She-Hulk. So again, all that stuff is being addressed by the company. All that stuff is what they have going forward. All we can do is just wait and see how it rolls out. But if you are genuinely interested in the health of the game and hoping it gets better, I recommend altering your approach a little bit, because you sound like a hater, but I can tell you might not be, but it's coming off that way. So just understand that we all here know that the game has problems. We all know that the past team fumbled the bag, but they are making a lot of changes. They have been making a lot of changes. So, just judge the stuff on its own merits and with all the information, rather than just, you know, reactionary dead game, you know, whatever meme people have. Thor doesn't really look as buff as she does. It's the muscle tone. That's what it is. It's that muscle tone. I mean, Thor looks buff in his MCU suit with the eye patch, that look that he had, but it's just that muscle tone. You want Scarlet Witch? Don't we all? How will Jane affect LeBron's legacy? LeBron's legacy is already affected by him missing the playoffs. Come to spread hate and sow discord among the masses. What's up, Uncle Casual? They capitalize on Thor She-Hulk. Well, forget it. Oh, I cannot wait for that She-Hulk now. So Under Yarn is going to change up in combat. Yeah, so we still don't know exactly how they're going to do it. We know that the ultimate is going to involve Under Yarn. That's as far as we knew was the extent of it. But now we're finding out that beyond just the ultimate, we're going to be able to use it in regular combat if you switch to the Valkyrie outfit. Cyberfox coming through with the $20 super chat. Happy for the amazing voice actress they picked. I love Amara from Borderlands 3. The skins look sick too. Thank you, Cyberfox, and 100% agree. Great voice actress choice. Zara is fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate that support, my friend. He was saying Curry better than LeBron now. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, Curry been winning in the finals. That's what I'm saying. Curry been winning. Curry made the playoffs. So. Curry changed the game. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop dissing the coat like that. How much do PS5 bundles generally cost? I don't know. I never bought a bundle. I bought mine with bundle free. I got mine at launch, and I got the disc version. It was $500 at Walmart. Curry's definitely top 10 all time now. 100%. If LeBron had a combination of Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, and KD, he had like 10 chips. I mean, he did it without Clay. He did it without KD as well. Bro, also, can we pause how absolutely funny that is that you brought that up? He said if LeBron had Wiggins, LeBron literally had Wiggins. LeBron literally had Andrew Wiggins. He had Andrew Wiggins when LeBron left to come back to Cleveland. He had them trade Andrew Wiggins, who they had just drafted, so that they can get Kevin Love. And people wrote Andrew Wiggins off. Now Wiggins comes to the Warriors and plays with Steph. All of a sudden, people acting like he's a Hall of Famer, and Steph had all this help. People literally didn't even think the Warriors were going to make the playoffs, let alone win a chip. And now they're like, oh, he had so much help. Like, get out of here, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't hear none of that. This man literally traded Wiggins. I don't want to hear none of that. This man traded Andrew Wiggins. LeBron had Andrew Wiggins and traded that man for Kevin Love. Get out of here. And Wiggins won a chip with Curry. Come on. I don't want to hear none of it. LeBron is you can't spell LeBron without an L. Holy, what an L. Where's Trader on? They traded Lonzo too. Screw Kevin. Katie looking real bad these days. Oh yeah, Brooklyn. It ain't working out in Brooklyn. Brown got derailed by Dallas and my guys in San Antonio twice. Facts. Dude, her legs look like she could crush watermelons between them. I know some people in the chat Wish they could get crushed as well. I already know. The simp season is upon us. Brown want to win with love though. He absolutely did. But outside of that bubble season, he ain't win one with AD. he ain't won since. He ain't won since the bubble. They couldn't even make the playoffs with AD. Celtics really choked. Oh, for sure. But that's who the Celtics are. They've been choking the whole playoffs. I'm surprised they even made it to the finals. At least they have the excuse of being young. Let's get Kyrie, Defa champ, Cap. They didn't even make the playoffs. Brown played at his best. Tatum fumble. Oh, for sure. Feel like how they introduced Jane Foster, who was not even an original member and have no ties to the Avengers, introduced before Scarlet Witch. So like I explained before, Jane Foster was a late addition to the game. According to Brian, they started working on her in December. She was, according to Miller, she was a last minute addition to make up for the fact that She-Hulk had to be delayed. And the reason they put her in there is because they wanted to have an MCU tie-in. And they did not have time to obviously build up Scarlet Witch from scratch. And there's no Ant-Man movie coming in during this period. So their choices were Moon Knight, Jane Foster. They weren't going to be able to get Moon Knight out in time for the show, and Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be much bigger than Moon Knight anyway. So they went with Jane Foster. It's just a business decision. Sheik, appreciate that $9.99 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Here's to the straight boys finally getting some eye candy. Excited for changes future this game. Oh man, yeah. Everyone came out for the Cake Foster. AD injured for real. How they supposed to make the playoffs? AD always injured. Are we gonna act like Klay Thompson ain't been out 3 years straight with a torn ACL, with multiple torn ACLs, and that Draymond was injured, Klay was injured, Steph was injured. You can't even make the playoffs with Bron. Jane and Jennifer both gonna be eye candy. It's looking like it. Westbrook to the Pacers. Westbrook need to go somewhere. I don't know what they were smoking when they made that deal. Giannis is the most dominant player in the league, possibly all time. Let's slow that down. This man ain't even make it to the conference finals this year. Tell that man to learn how to shoot consistently, then we'll talk. Curry, best shooter, not best player. Imagine if they added Moon Knight, he would have went crazy in this game. Personally, I don't care about Moon Knight. If they would have to get super creative with Moon Knight in order to make him interesting to me. I'm much more interested in Jane Foster, especially now that we know what the Jane Foster skins are looking like. I'm good with Moon Knight not being here. Forget Moon Knight. Moon Knight ain't got thighs like this, so I'm good. I'm glad we ain't get Moon Knight. Can't be knowing when she played ball. I gotta look at the thighs. No one blocking them thighs. Man, you can have an eye candy team. Facts. You can finally have an all-female team. Kyrie 80, definitely champ. So all right. So you're saying if they somehow turn Westbrook into Kyrie, they'll win a chip. So Kyrie, who doesn't play defense, always gets injured, and might have to miss time because LA has much stricter vaccine requirements, and AD, who can't string together a full season. Okay. Love the cosmetics, straight out the comics. Facts. It's funny how my guy Claude gets hate. Yeah, you got Toronto, they first and only ring. I don't think people hate on Kawhi. It's just, he's not in the news right now because you know, he's injured. He was injured like he's been injured like this whole time. And the Clippers didn't do anything without him. She-Thor adding to the game. Damn right she's added to the game. We love it. we are here for She-Thor. We in Durag Nation officially stand She-Thor and happily welcome her into the game. You don't watch basketball? I only watch the NBA. That's all you need to know. You don't need to watch anything else. Just follow the. Matter of fact, you don't even have to watch the game. Just follow NBA Twitter and watch the highlights on YouTube. If Moon Knight don't come a country post somewhere, you don't want it. So the knowledge of who's coming to the game as of now, who's a hero, anti-hero you would love to be added. So as the Do Right Nation knows, I've been screaming from the rooftops, we need Doctor Strange, and I will not stop until we get Doctor Strange. Must forgot LeBron and Kyrie are powerhouse. I remember when Kyrie dissed LeBron and they broke up after they won that one ring. They lost one. They won due to injury, in part. They won one, and then they broke up. so if they're reunited, you think that's going to put them over the top? You think they're going to stay healthy? They should let me. They should let Sadot and Casual Avenger show everyone the gameplay. Really, they should do that in general. Like, they send early access to the DLC to media members, but they should do it for content creators who like know how to play, so they can at least get some good footage. Is Jane Foster? Jane Foster is not like Spider-Man in terms of availability. All content outside of Spider-Man, all Marvel's Avengers content in terms of DLCs is for every platform. There is no platform exclusive content in this game apart from Spider-Man. Every hero, every event, every new mission, raid, OLT, everything is for everybody except for that Spider-Man. You want Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange? I do too, but they ain't happening this year, so save your breath. What's up, Luke? Welcome to Durag Gang. Your dream character would be Storm. I would love some Storm, especially some of those Storm cosmetics. She would be fire as well. Why don't they add content for content players? I don't understand that sentence, but Jane Foster is content. She's coming on June 28th. Cloning Labs is content. That's coming sometime after Jane Foster. That's going to be patch 2.6. She-Hulk is the next hero after Jane Foster. She is coming with Ultron. That's content. So don't know what you mean, my friend. This is a live service game. They are releasing content for players who like content. It might not be content that you personally want, but they are releasing content. Laajune greedy with Spider-Man. I'm loving my Spider-Man exclusive, but as I said before, I thought the deal was a bad idea, but Square Enix wanted the money. They didn't care about how it would affect the players or even how it would affect Crystal Dynamics, because they accepted the deal at the last minute, which really messed up the development cycle. But they wanted that Sony money, so here we are. We got Spider-Man, but now all the heroes after Spider-Man are going to be for everybody. What do you want them to change in the Universal update? Hawk, I've outlined before. Hawk needs a better jump. He needs to have a ability just like the other heroes, where like Hawkeye and Kamala, where he can instantly go to a platform just by pressing X. He just gets one animation that will lead him to a platform, similar to how Hawkeye, Kamala, and Kate Bishop can do it. His will just be a jump animation. I think his normal jump also should be improved. I want him to have a leap, similar to how Spider-Man has a big burst of speed and distance with his web swinging. I want that for a Hulk jump. That would be pretty cool. And I think Black Panther should should be able to do a sprint, a faster sprint. Same with Captain America. I think Captain America should basically be able to run as fast as he can with his shield run without burning intrinsic. What is an Xbox? It's a system where all of their games are theoretical and constantly getting delayed. How sad they couldn't do Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch, but last minute throw on Jane Foster. Excited for her though. They knew Multiverse Madness was coming. Unfortunately, knowing it was coming doesn't really do anything for them because game development is very expensive, very time consuming, very complicated. So the reason why Jane Foster was able to be rolled out last minute in 6 months from the time they reportedly start working on her to release date is because they were able to reuse a lot of assets to put her together. Whereas Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch would have to have started working on them a long time ago because they would be building them up from the ground up completely. And you wouldn't want them to be a hero event. You want them to have their whole operation, new location. So it's good that they didn't rush out Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange to go with the movie. Push that for next year. Kobe will always be the GOAT. Rest in power, Kobe Bryant. Want Avengers Tower? Absolutely. Multiverse of Madness is on Disney Plus. Yep. I'm still not watching it again. You're bored of Cosmic Cube and Riskaya? Well, it looks like Corrupted Vibranium is next. That's going to be my favorite event. Cyberfox, appreciate that 5 super chat. Help get that cake on the 28th. Appreciate that. Oh, you know it. I appreciate that. Well, this money is not going to come through until the next month. If you want to do a direct donation, you can definitely leave a tip. That one will directly go to me and not to YouTube, so I'll be able to put that directly towards Jane Foster. In addition, one of our members here, Craig, has offered to basically bankroll some Jane Foster skins. He told me to do a giveaway for Jane Foster. So on the 28th, we'll be doing a giveaway sponsored by Craig. So some lucky winner will be able to purchase some Jane Foster skins, depending on what they go for. Thank you once again to Craig. We'll announce all that later on, and we'll go over the rules and everything, how to participate. Before he wanted Wolverine, but now he's getting a solo game by Insomniac. Yo, happy self-strange, 1%. She-Hulk, a Stadia exclusive, imagine. Still on loadouts. Same. I want that reroll though. I want reroll and join in progress. I think She-Hulk will be the last character. Nope. If any character is going to be last character, I think most likely is going to be Captain Marvel. I don't think they're ending at She-Hulk. From what I've heard, they've gotten the green light to at least get up to Captain Marvel. Tomorrow we feast on Ray Gear? Absolutely. Pray around our hunger for cake. So I don't think this is what he had in mind when he was offering people to get Jane Foster skins, but this is what we get. Virtual skins get marked at 700 by mistake. I don't care what they are. I'm getting this skin. Jane in progress. Indeed. We'll see how come to Xbox, Blade, Wolverine, Deadpool, Storm. Not bad. Getting a challenge card, 100%. We should have an emote wheel, definitely. I'm curious what's going to be on the challenge card. If this is on the challenge card, I'm definitely buying the challenge card. What about Midnight Suns? Maybe try that when we release it. Oh yeah, we've been keeping track of Midnight Suns. Definitely not a game for everybody, but if I can get access to it, I'll give it a look. But October is going to be pretty full. Assuming it doesn't get delayed, we're going to have Forspoken and Gotham Knights. So it's definitely going to be plenty to cover in October. How much I'll pay for this skin? The most I'll pay for this skin is 20. I expect this skin is going to either be on the challenge card or in the marketplace for like 900 is my guess. But I'll happily pay extra. What's her default skin? This is Jane's default skin. Read Brian's tweet. I think we read that one already. Did he tweet something new? What did he just tweet? Monica, we need you. Monica is busy working on other nefarious things. That's a reference to Cloning Labs. So it looks like the only thing the only thing Brian tweeted recently was the smiley face in response to a question about whether or not the Valkyrie skin will swap out Mjolnir with Underyarn. That's basically confirmation from Brian that that's indeed what it's going to do. His recent tweet about Monica is in reference to the Cloning Labs update. Monica is going to have that's when I said that there's going to be 2 missions with that update, Cloning Labs and a new Warzone mission. That's what I was talking about. There's going to be a mission built around Monica that leads into Cloning Labs. And then Cloning Labs is going to be like the OLT that caps off that AIM storyline. So whenever Cloning Labs comes out, there's going to be a new Monica mission related to it. And then there's going to be Cloning Labs itself, which is going to be MODOK. Is patrol mode completely scrapped? Nope. Patrol mode, according to Miller, is still in development. They recently, in the last couple weeks, he said that he saw in the data mine files that they're still working on it. They're still adding new things. So it looks like Cloning Labs which we thought was scrapped, is still coming, and the same with patrol mode, which was indefinitely delayed. We're not getting new skin this week. We might not. So Miller, that's the other thing Miller tweeted, was that he thought that Jane Foster would come on the 28th because in the data mine files, he didn't see anything in terms of skins. So he thought that this meant that Jane Foster would most likely be released on the 28th, and that they would probably do a sale this week instead of dropping a new skin, because he didn't see any new skins in the files. All the new skins that they had, he leaked them already. So Miller said it didn't look like there would be a new skin this week, which makes sense now that we know he was right about the release date. So instead of a new skin this week, it looks like they're just focusing on Jane Foster. More comments coming to farm, even if they're not much help anymore. They need to fix that. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what they do with comics. I'm guessing they're planning on an overall rework. 50% off sale this week to waste our money before Jane drops her skins. That's something they've done in the past. They drop a sale right before a new character or a hype skin comes out, for sure. Look out for that. Save all your marketplace money for next week. I'm telling you right now. even if they have a 50% off sale, save it until some other time if you're planning on rocking out with Jane. Uncle Kaz being good next week? Absolutely. Picking out that new default. I already showed the default skin. This is the Mighty Thor. This one comes from the comic books. The iconic skin is this one. This one is going to be her iconic skin. This is the one that you're going to have when you download, when you first get Jane. This is going to be her iconic look. This one is free. Mighty Thor is a comic book outfit. As you see, this is the comic book panel that they base it off of. So I think the Valkyrie skin will have the wings. I don't think they're going to have the wings on it. At least if they did, they would have showed it, I think. As you see, they have the Valkyrie skin, but they don't have the wings on it. So it's not going to have it, most likely, but it will have the underyarn, the unjarn weapon. Maybe to take off the cape. Nope, that's there is no customizable skins in Marvel's Avengers, unlike Future Revolution. If you want to change the cape, you're basically going to be picking a whole new skin. But according to them, the Valkyrie skin will in fact change her default outfit. I mean, her default weapon. The Valkyrie skin will change her default weapon, but in terms of any other thing, in terms of changing the existing cosmetic, they don't have that feature in this game. There's no way to alter your existing cosmetics. I think the best DLC for you was Black Panther. Jane Foster shipment skins. Every new hero is going to be getting shipment skins. Or eligible for shipment skins. The reason why Spider-Man didn't get shipment skins is because they said before he came out, they were going to keep him out of the shipments because he's a PlayStation exclusive, and they want to make sure the shipments are accessible for everybody. That might also have been the technical reason why, but everyone else is going to be in the shipments. Kate Foster is amazing. So far, agreed. Being way thicker than Kate. Big facts. I think I was hyped for the iconic, but after seeing all this, I'm like, oh boy. After the Mighty Thor, She-Hulk is the next hero after Mighty Thor. Does Super Rebel or Tony Bing cover the game? Super Rebel, I don't know. I haven't kept up with him. Tony Bing, I think he's covering Midnight Suns. All the moms walking in while Pink Foster on the screen be like, Timmy, where are you watching? Start asking, do you know anything about priority missions not dropping the correct power level gear? Or is it only dropping 140, the old level cap? That is working correctly. Priority missions are not end game missions that drop superior gear. The only missions that drop superior exotics are the Omega level threat and the raid. You can now get superior exotics from playing the events. Those are event rewards, but the actual priority mission was never supposed to be a way to level up. It's only going to drop level appropriate gear. So the most you get from a priority mission in terms of exotic is 140. Is the Valkyrie a shipment skin? Once again, we don't know what these skins are going to be in terms of where they're going to be. The only thing we know is that the iconic skin is what is going to come with Jane Foster. So you're not going to have to, you know, jump through a bunch of hoops to unlock it. All these other skins, they did not say where they're going to be, so we just have to wait until the update comes out on Tuesday. Are you an anime lover? A huge anime lover. I am a lover of anime indeed. I make love to anime. That's how much I love it. Super Rebels haven't reloaded in a while. Yeah, I don't really follow Super Rebel, so I wouldn't know. Shock, very excited. You want to play like Jennifer Walters? I mean, after seeing what they did with Jane's design, I can't wait for She-Hulk. And people said, "See, you don't care." Oh, there you go. One mid piece versus Naruto. I can't judge it fairly because I haven't finished mid piece. I haven't read the manga, and I've only watched 28 episodes of the anime, so I would be biased because I've watched and read all of Naruto. Have I seen Miss Marvel? Yep, I've watched all 3 episodes so far, and I like it. It's pretty decent. Are they raising the power cap soon? They said they're raising the power cap. I don't know when they're going to do it, but they did say that eventually they're going to be raising the power cap. I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but they are planning to raise it. You like anime, as you should. Byron DLC is the worst. Very sad, but it's true. It definitely did not deliver. And not only did they drop a platform exclusive hero with no villain content, but the raid was buggy and people's resources got deleted. It was pretty crazy. Did finish the Demon Slayer? Nice. I'm all caught up on Demon Slayer. I think I might start reading the manga though. You like My Hero? Yep. Very good. One of my favorite shonen anime. Since Spider-Man is a PlayStation exclusive, does that mean the next operation or expansion we get won't be playable or like the other heroes? So the way Spider-Man works is that basically Spider-Man only exists on PlayStation. So if you notice, they don't, when they promote when they promote stuff for the game, they don't include Spider-Man. He's not going to appear in new cutscenes or anything like that because he is a PlayStation exclusive. So that's pretty much how they're handling it. If you're on PlayStation, yeah, Spider-Man, but he doesn't exist for anything, for all intents and purposes. Other than that, he doesn't exist. So new missions, new cutscenes are not going to count for Spider-Man. Haters mad today. They're mad every day, but especially today for sure. Jane comes out, we gotta be careful doing certain objectives, so you won't accidentally complete your mission chains when the event is out. When I'm around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be monitoring that. It shouldn't be a problem for the first part because what I'm going to be doing with Jane is I'm going to increase her. I'm going to first focus on getting her to 150, which shouldn't take too long. And all I'm going to be doing is buying gear and opening chests. So I'm not going to be interacting with villains at all. Then when I'm trying to unlock her skills, I'm just going to be doing Up from the Depths over and over again. So I'm just going to be basically just killing that Adaptoid. So hopefully that doesn't make me complete anything. I don't think it will. So I'll just keep an eye on what the objectives require. Will Thor appear in, do you mean Mighty Thor? Of course. Like I said, like I explained, the only reason Spider-Man doesn't appear in cutscenes is because he's a PlayStation exclusive character. Anybody else is unaffected by that. Going forward with their story content. Save your DNA key. That'll super jumpstart your Mighty Thor to 150 in no time. Yeah, I got my 99 keys, but I'm gonna be using those. I'm not going to need those to get to 150. I'm going to be using those to farm for better gear. when it's time to like actually find good gear. I'm gonna use those DNA keys to get better pieces. Because you don't need the you get pretty good drops from DNA keys, so it's better to just save those for when you're trying to get good gear. Because if you go to 150 the cheese way, the gear you have is going to be trash. So you're gonna want to get the good stuff from DNA chests and Wakanda and everything like that. Rip L-Box. The worst hero in defense is Hawkeye. Clint, the worst hero. You don't like Hawkeye? Well, he's like one of the strongest in the game. So in terms of that, I've always liked Hawkeye as decently as a hero, but in this particular game, Hawkeye is super OP, so I love using him. Do I think the power will be raised to 1,000? If the game lasts for like 10 years, I guess. Hawkeye is very OP indeed. You're just gonna buy her Love of Thunder skin, you'll be set. Fair enough. Sims go crazy for that Jane Foster thigh meat. Absolutely. As they should. Very unexpected surprise from Crystal Dynamics. very unexpected. L, if you think Hawkeye is weak, only Aqua's. Coming right for Aqua. Think Hawk is the worst. He's just very slow, but still fun. No one's a bad character. So for me, Black Panther is the worst character in terms of practicality. I think he's pretty much the worst. Hawk is one of the worst for the raid in terms of utility. You know, he can't revive his allies. He can't fly. He can't help you traverse. But he can control the cloud. He can crowd control. He can do a lot of damage. Black Panther, I play him probably the least. Even though I love Black Panther, he's just not that good in this game to me compared to some of the other heroes. So I think my least played characters tend to be pretty much Black Panther. I've been playing more with Kate lately. I play a little bit more Captain America lately, but I still like Black Panther, but I tend to play him less than the others. Everyone has skin facts. She doesn't know how to play Hawkeye. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know how to properly play the characters in this game. So you'll see like people say, "Oh, this character is bad," or "This character sucks," and you'll hear stories about people will try to match make and they'll get kicked from the lobby because people say, "Oh, well, Captain America or Spider-Man, they're not good." It's unfortunate, but I'll just say that if you're newer to the game or you're not a super advanced player, just know that every character in Marvel's Avengers is very powerful if you build them correctly. So don't just dismiss a hero or someone that's using a particular hero just because you personally don't think they're good, because you're in fact wrong. That particular player might not be good, but every character in this game is very powerful if built correctly. It's not that BP needs a rework, is that melee itself needs a rework in this game. Melee is much worse than range overall, and that's what they're working on right now. Alex is he's the gear guy. He's been working hard to make melee a lot better in this game. So characters like Black Panther, if you want to play the melee, are going to be getting a big boost in the future. How you come back to the stream and Cheeks just out? I mean, Crystal Dynamic. That's what Crystal Dynamics decided to do today. That's the choice Crystal Dynamics made today. Spider-Man goes hard for sure. Generating orbs, damage as well. Spreading status. You got kicked from lobby the other day. Every character has a high learning curve. Not even high. It's just like some characters are harder than others, but like Thor, Hawkeye, Hulk, they're pretty easy. You know, Kate Bishop, Captain America, Black Panther, they take a lot more technical prowess to figure out. Spider-Man too, I guess. But to me, he was pretty easy to build. It's like, oh, he has a drone, and he has an exotic that gives the drone status damage based on your range. So to me, that was a pretty straightforward way to build him. Nah, bro, your Hawkeye just sucks. Sorry. Need that classic Hawkeye. The skin you talked about yesterday, the one you hope was her iconic, was the first one shown in the blog. Yes, sir. Just played Captain America for 3 hours. He's pretty fun too. They're all pretty fun. Like when I say I don't like a character, I will play a character as often. It's just like personal preference thing in terms of playstyle. Like all my characters are powerful, and I can have fun with any of them. Oh, we get a new gameplay trailer tomorrow, Friday. Same. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jane is double cheeked up for sure. Thighs out, cheeks out. You know how I did it, but your Hawkeye's melee is numerically more than your ranged. You do rework ASAP. I mean, so just keep track of the stats when you're equipping gear. If you're trying to make a specific style like range or melee, keep an eye on the stats. Might increases your melee rating, precision increases your range rating. So just keep that in mind. No weak characters, just weak builds. 100%. Almighty Bruce Gaming. What's up, King Tony? Currently at work. That's all good. You know she's going to be similar to Thor, but do you think she's going to have the intrinsic that Thor has? So they announced, the last time they did a blog when they talked about cloning labs and Jane Foster, they already told us what are some of the moves she's going to have different from Thor. So Jane is going to have a completely different intrinsic, a completely different overcharge, completely different ranged attacks, and a completely different ultimate. That's all we know so far. But either Jane exactly why myself and Uncle Cass went Rhodey in this CD has shown they can do wordings with characters even if they're similar. Absolutely. The more I hear about Jane's combat, the more impressed I am. Like the fact that the Underyarn can be her main weapon instead of Mjolnir just by changing to the Valkyrie skin is fire. 100% fire. Is this our iconic? Nope. The iconic is the one they showed yesterday in the trailer. This is the iconic. They showed this yesterday in the trailer in comic book form. This is what it looks like in the game. This is her iconic. These are going to be her comic book inspired skins. Mighty Thor, Valkyrie, and the Tortoise. Wish it was Tuesday. Same. I just want to play the DLC right now, but I'll happily, wait a little bit because I think what's going to happen is I think we're going to potentially get a cinematic trailer tomorrow. I could see a cinematic trailer dropping and then they have a dev stream on Friday, or they can just put everything in one dev stream. But I think they'll do a live stream on Friday. That's when they usually do live streams. If they add Scarlet Witch, they should add a villain for her in Doctor Strange. If they add those characters, they're definitely coming with villains. Well, they released it earlier to YouTubers. So far, when it comes to their content, they don't give anything early to YouTubers except for information. Like they gave a few YouTubers early access to this screenshot. This the iconic outfit. A few YouTubers got to see this early, were sent this early, so they can post it at 1 o'clock. But in terms of actually playing the content, they only give that to journalists. Do we know her abilities yet? We know she's going to have the Underjarn. It's going to be her ultimate, and it's also going to be her default weapon if you wear the Valkyrie skin, but we don't know any specifics about her hero kit yet. Outside of that, we know she's going to have some different moves, specifically ranged, intrinsic, and overcharge, and ultimate, but we haven't seen them and we don't have details on them. Thor's outfit, definitely a cop, 100% instant cop. Hopefully she just comes out content faster. Well, that's what it's shaping up to be. Like they already announced the content drop after Jane, which is going to be cloning labs. So I think because of how they have everything set up, everything's going to be seemingly go a lot faster. Because according to Miller, She-Hulk is pretty much already done. So I'm guessing that we're going to see a much faster turnaround for the rest of this content. I wouldn't be surprised if Cloning Labs came out in July. And then She-Hulk was announced for September or late August. Appreciate that sub, Daredevil. Welcome to Durag Gang. Two Thors are going to be OP. Oh, for sure. I mean, two Thors are already OP, but Jane and Thor might be pretty crazy, depending on how good Jane is. We know Jane looks good now. We just got to actually see what she does in the game. Does it feel like when they have Vision, they should add her after? Does it feel like there's less in the way of hero content releases? Not at all. If anything, it looks like everything's increasing. After the Embracer deal was announced, a couple weeks after that, we started hearing that they were much more excited. They've been communicating upcoming content a lot more consistently than they did before. Stuff has been releasing faster and on time for the most part. Then they started talking about a bigger emphasis on heroes and villains and multiplayer content. They hired new people specifically for heroes, villains, and level design. So it seems like the exact opposite. It seems like everything is increasing in terms of heroes and villains. Do I think we'll get a skin for Heroic Mission Chain? I don't know. So based on what they said 2.5 was going to be, you're going to have your challenge card to unlock skins. You're going to have the marketplace, and she's going to come with the iconic outfit. As far as her mission chain, It sounds like it's going to unlock intel files, which tell the story, but there also might be some costumes as well. Seen a few comments already hating on Jane skins. I mean, at this point, I don't care anything about haters, especially if you're complaining about the skins. The skins are absolutely perfect and way better than I thought they would be. Like, at this point, haters are just mad that they're being proven wrong. Like, there's nothing a hater hates more than being proven wrong, and we're seeing some absolute cope. I can already tell. They hate to see that people are excited, like, because like they were really counting on the skins for Jane being an L at the very least. So now that they see that they're much higher quality than anything we've seen before, pretty much, they're like big coping right now. It's so funny. You asked if there's less in the way, as in they have much more room to operate, actually finish things in a manner of light. That will remain to be seen, but it's not. But from what I can tell so far, the transition from the Embracer group from Square Enix has made a big difference, at least in terms of morale. We'll see how that translates into content going forward, but from everything I've heard about the Embracer group, they are a much better company when it comes to helping developers. Are we going to have to buy the challenge card? You have to buy every challenge card if you want to get it immediately. So the way the challenge cards work since Kate Bishop, I believe, is that the challenge card is free. If you want to skip to the end without doing the challenges, you have to pay for it. And there's an extra tier on the challenge card that gives you additional resources and cosmetics that you can unlock for an additional 1,000 credits. But if you want to just do it for free, then you can use older challenge cards to get your credits up, and then you can use your credits that you earned to unlock the new challenge card, so you get everything on it. But it is 1,000 credits to unlock the full challenge card, which gives you the extra. But if you don't want to pay that, you can still unlock everything on the challenge card. Well, everything else on the challenge card that's not locked, you'll still get that stuff. You just won't have the bonuses. Background is very relaxing. Yeah, I love the Riot Games session soundtrack. What's up, Flossie? Just like started playing since you got it for Christmas in 2020. Yep. So if you haven't spent your credits yet from the other challenge cards, definitely take advantage of those. The base heroes come with challenge cards that are 100% free, so you can finish those challenge cards, save those credits, and use it for something else. You only buy challenge cards with challenge card credits, you'll never have to pay for one. You get all of them. True. The issue with that is that obviously you're going to have to be a lot more careful with how you buy skins, because if you're buying a lot of skins, those will add up. But if you pretty much just stick with the challenge cards, then you can keep unlocking the challenge cards, because you get credits back in exchange for completing the challenge card. New missions with Jane Foster. Jane Foster is a hero event, no new missions. AIM Island is a separate content update. Jane Foster is 2.5. Cloning Labs is 2.6. CD dropped Ms. Marvel skin the day the show release. Yeah, so I'm guessing that the MCU Jane Foster skin will drop on Thursday. The Thursday where the Love and Thunder movie goes live. That's what I'm guessing. What is Horde mode? Is a game mode that exists in other games where you are fighting multiple waves of enemies. I know World War Z has one with zombies. It's a zombie game. They have a horde mode with a multiplayer. That's multiplayer, and you fight big waves of zombies that increase with difficulty. It's very fun. First time the marketing got it right. Not at all. When the Black Widow movie came out, they had the Black Widow movie skins that week. They ended up getting out pretty much all the relevant Black Widow movie skins. In fact, they just fumbled the bag with Spider-Man No Way Home, and their Kate Bishop Disney Plus skin was late. Stop the cap. I'm about to stream War Was He just for you, Tony Shark. Yep, Gears of War has a horde mode. Ghost of Tsushima has a similar horde mode type of thing called survival mode. There's going to be an outpost with Jane. Jane Foster is just a hero event. The only thing that's coming with Jane is the character. GameScott's PS5 restocks are $980. What? $980 for $980 for PS5s? Those are gas prices. Holy. Doom Eternal horde mode is fun. Still play it. Dang. Well, those are the bundles. What comes with the bundles? A brick of cocaine? Like what? Does it come with a gallon of gas? with your PS5 bundle? Does it? Let me find out. They got PS5 bundles with baby formula and gallons of gasoline. Holy. You get an extra PS5 controller, Miles Morales, and Battlefield. Yikes. Miles Morales, dub. Battlefield, ooh. Appreciate that sub, Divisi. What would you right, gang? Love to see wings, absolutely. Like, holy, I'm not. Imagine paying $980 for a PS5 bundle in this economy. Holy. Ain't no way. I got my PS5 for $500. It comes with a disc slot, and I bought Miles Morales separately. I bought Miles Morales and God of War. I mean, Godfall with my PS5, and I still didn't pay anywhere near $980. And I got the disc version, the most expensive one. How to feel about the quarry? I thought the quarry was a lot of fun. Shout out once again to 2K for sending me the game early. I had a lot of fun playing it. I finished it on stream. GameStop became a scalper. Big facts. Fortnite save the world. It's a horde mode. They should make Miss Marvel a new ability. They've talked about updating existing heroes, but right now they're focused on new heroes and villains. See any new updates? Let me see what Nikki see if CD Nick E posted anything new. He's a Crystal Dynamics developer. Usually posts on Reddit. All right, so looks like we got some new information from Nick E. All right, so let's switch over to CD Nick E, developer at Crystal Dynamics. He's on the marketing side. Guessing that is her. In response to someone saying that's her iconic. According to CD Nikki, yes, that's our CD design iconic outfit. Already clarified that. Looks spectacular. You guys outdid yourself. CD Nikki said, for my money, some of the looks I'm most excited about for current and future heroes are original, non-comic, non-movie designs. I'm pretty biased though, so all right. So once again, CD Nikki confirming that they have future heroes coming beyond Jane Foster, and they have their outfits already picked out. Good to know. All right, so here's looks like he did some specifying on the on some of the other stuff about the all weapon. So Brian gave a tease, but it's like this is clarity. Yes, much like some Cap outfits swap in a different shield, the Valkyrie outfit will have a different hammer. Sometimes the final design deviates a little from the original concept art, usually not by much. In this case, as the team got into building the outfit, they decided it would better deliver on the experience of playing in a Valkyrie outfit if you got to use onion yarn the whole time. And since it was already a model in the game, it was something they could deliver despite not being originally planned. So that is pretty dope. Now I really want to see that content. And he clarified that that he believes you'll get the iconic outfit right away when you play her. So no unlocking, no 18-step mission chain. You'll be able to get the iconic outfit right away. So that is from CD Nick E, who works for Crystal Dynamics on the marketing side. I really thought the K was dead. Apparently. For a dead game, it sure releases a lot of stuff. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you to all my new defenders for joining Durag Nation. Thank you for the donations. I'm probably going to edit a shorter version of this. I'll probably record something new to take advantage of all the new information, just so I can condense it for everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we get some gameplay tomorrow or Friday. I'm expecting it to be one of those days. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out.